next video. In today's video I will show you how to take screenshot of a native UI element in Flutter. So yeah, unfortunately this video is only for taking screenshots of native UI element. Like, I have tried looking into the library which allows you to take screenshot of your Flutter application as well, but like I was not able to make sense of it, to be honest with you. And also I'm facing a lot of issues for iOS in my current implementation. I will show you guys the implementation, but unfortunately I couldn't get it working. So yeah, let's get started. So what I have done is that inside main dot I have created a Flutter application, and inside main dot I have first checking whether it is Android or not. If it is Android, I will require the right external storage permission. It is because we are displaying some UI element in native side, then taking a screenshot of it, saving it to our Photos app, and then displaying it back inside an image view. So for Android I'm checking is permission granted or not, and this is method channel for write permission specifically for Android. And if it is Android, I'm checking get the right permission, calling this method. And here you can see we are invoking the get right permission method, and if it is granted we are setting this as true, otherwise it is false. And if permission is granted, we are showing this my screenshot view, otherwise a simple text. Now I have created another file called my screenshot view. So here you can see we are first checking creating a method channel for screenshot view as well as creation params, and this is the UI element for displaying some kind of a native view. And once this is displayed, we take a screenshot of it on this callback on platform view created and set it as here you can see then we call this method, and we get the image URI from native side, set it to our creation params as well as image URL. And once the image URL is not empty, we display a native image view and display that screenshot. Okay, so same for iOS as well. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, next we'll go to Android, go to build.gradle, no, not this build.gradle, this build.gradle. And first of all you have to change the min HDK version to at least 23, and I have also included coil dependency to load image from an URI. Next go to src main android manifest.xml, and here I have added right external storage permission. Next into Kotlin main activity.kt. so here first we are requesting the right external storage permission, and once we are requesting the permission, and if permission is granted, we send it as true or false. And this is just to check whether all permission has been granted or not. And here we are registering our screenshot view as well as image view, and this is where we call get right permission. If so, this get right external storage permission is only for Android P or less, otherwise it is not required, and we send a success as a callback of true. Then here in my image view.kt I have just created an image view of Android and loading the URI which we get, okay, using coil. And image view factory is like boilerplate code which we write for every factory. Okay, similarly for my screenshot view, all I have done is that I have taken a linear layout, and then we have added some text to this linear layout which you can see. And once the linear layout is set, we call the post call method, and I think it is a lambda, and we call this get bitmap from view, which gets which you can see this is a helper method to get the bitmap for linear layout, and this is another helper method for saving the bitmap to photos, so which we call over here. And once we get the URI, we send it back to the native side. And for a screenshot view factory, it is the same thing which I have defined over here. Yeah, that's it for Android. And for iOS, first go to runner info.plist, and you have to add this to permission for saving the photo. Next inside app.delegate.swift I am registering screenshot view as well as image view. Then inside my image view we are just taking a UI view, and we are taking an UI image view, doing NS layout stuff, and from the URL we get the actual photo and display it inside our image view. and inside my image view factory, this is like boilerplate code for every other image view. Okay, next, inside screenshot native, so I will come back to this. Before that, this is factory class for screenshot view remains the same. Now this thing is very difficult. Like for React Native, what I did was so the screenshot thing is not happening. So here, first of all, let me tell you what I have done. I have taken a UI view, I have taken a button, and this is Flutter method channel, which will send back the URI to the Flutter side. Okay, now I have defined some background color, I have added that view, then do some NS layout constraints, then for same for the button as well. Now when I'm overriding this layout sub views, this does not get called, and I don't know why. And I have defined this extension for UI view to capture screenshot, as well as extension for UI image for saving to photo library as well. One other thing which I want to tell you guys, if you check the Flutter documentation, they tell us to use NS object here, but if I use NS object, I won't be able to override this method. And suppose if we just copy paste this code and just write after over here, then also it doesn't work. So this is what I have tried. Also I wanted to show you. So here, so this is for the UI view, which is same thing as this, I think. Yeah, so here you can see I have tried for NS object as well, and it was still not working. So I was not sure why. So actually I was calling this capture over here, but it wasn't working. So if you know, do let me know in the comments, and I will try it out again. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.